Okay, on some of these old Philips televisions out there, you've got to have a programming remote in order to access the hidden menu. On the green remote, if you've got that, there's a little switch over here that you switch down into setup mode. That switches you into an infrared code that the guest, when that is flipped up, doesn't have access to. So you're switching into setup mode. On the yellow remote, since they both do the same thing, you're going to switch, or you're going to push this button right here that says RC5 setup code. Notice it's got RC6 setup code, if you can see that. It's got RC5 guest and RC5 setup. You want RC5 setup, and then your menus will work on the television. So if I move then up to the television itself, I've got a USB drive in the back of the TV, and what we're going to do here is I'm going to access the menu by pushing the menu button. I'm going to move down to applications. Oops, I'm going to move down, to upgrade. Move over to source, make sure my source is set to USB. My type is going to be clone. My direction in this case is going to be from the TV. I'm going to take the settings out of this television into that clone drive. If I was going to take it out of the clone drive to put it back into another TV, I would then just basically arrow up to where it says to TV, and we go from there. But I'm taking it out of the television, and I'm going to go down here to execute and flip or arrow to the right and click OK on start. And as you can see, it's downloading from the television to the clone drive. It's taking a ton of information out of there, so it's taking all the logos. It'll check for software update, and if there is any, it'll update it. Even though I had that version check turned off, it still goes through this process. You can't turn the TV off during this process, but it's not real long. Once it gets through this, it actually will speed up quite a bit. So we're going to go from this. It's going to go through, again, double checking anything that was missed in the softwares, the logos, and the channel map configuration. And after that, we are done. So you're pretty much just going to go
the county proposed a higher cost
back out of your menu,
The interlocal agreement that was presented to us,
and you're ready to take the USB drive out of the back of the TV, go to the next TV, and upload it. So in other words, go from USB to TV. It'll say just to TV.